Hey everyone. I didn't even switch over yet. There we go. Okay, there, now it's muted. Oh boy. Alright. Hey Reagan, hey Steve Gray's untreated fecal impaction. It's a colorful name. Awesome. So I'm not going to be covering Katie or Uni or any of them tonight. Recently, I was watching a live stream on Molly GoLightly, one of Molly GoLightly's channels yesterday. I don't know which video you're talking about. I told you I was about to go back to. Which one? So I was watching Molly GoLightly's channel last night, one of her channels, and she was. I highly recommend you become a member and you can watch this little video. I'm only going to be playing a small part of it. It's like a 5-hour long stream. I'm going to play like half hour of it maybe. But I highly recommend you become a member and you watch the whole thing because it was fucking hilarious. But tonight I'm just going to be covering a guest that she had on because I know that this person's been talked about and been posted about and has showed up in some live chats among the community here. And for some reason, when I see people talking about the two of them, Marissa and this girl, Michelle, people seem to be under the impression that Marissa is the one who's out of her mind. And that could not be further from the case. Again, this is not a stream. This isn't like pick one, Marissa or Michelle. Okay, that's not what this is. I'm not making excuses for anyone or anything or whatever. This has nothing to do with Marissa. No offense. This is just about Michelle. And I wanted to play this because holy shit. Like, you thought Katie was infuriating? Oh my God. It's crazy. Oh, a lot more people in here now. So why does it say two waiting? Then if there's like way more than two people in here. Like, there's a lot of people in here now. Holy shit. Hey Megan. She's probably not up, but hi Lily. Hey Autistic Shill. Hi Steffi. She's probably not up either. I don't know. Hey Heather. Hey Annette. Hey Karma Kid 101. Hey Shug M. Angie. Yep. Hey Angie. Hey Smearcat. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share screen. Like I said, this is you can only see this video if you're a member, one of her members on her live channel, not even her main channel. And like I said, it's a 5-hour long stream. I'm only playing a small part of it. So, and I'm not like, it's not even like the whole entirety of when Michelle was on there. Just, I think more as the highlights, maybe. But I could play the whole thing. Holy shit. Okay. Oh shit, that's right. I gotta change my headphones. All my Bluetooth ones are dead, so I'm going to have to wear gamer ones. I can find the whole. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. There we go. I'm going to have to make sure I have the right microphone on. Okay, good. All right, let me plug these in, then I'll get going. Hopefully I won't have to wear the gaming ones for long. Okay, so the name of the stream was Girl Reveal. Like I said, it's for members only. And again, I'm only playing a small part of it. So I feel like my microphone is not on though. Let me check here. Audio devices. Okay. There we go. Ah, it's not on. Okay. There. Now it should be on. USB microphone. Yep. All right. I'm good now. I knew. I don't know. I could get like feel like this, hear like this humming, and I could tell it wasn't on.
I don't even know your phone
That's
number.
not your voice?
No. That's
Okay, now what she's talking about is apparently someone signed Marissa up for these things on these adult sites or whatever, and I guess that they signed up through voice. So Marissa's like, "What? That's not your voice on the website, really? Because we contacted the website. That's not your voice." So that's what they're talking about.
not my voice. You know my voice. I've got a very, very raspy voice.
Oh,
I can't
and for
change
those who don't know, I guess Michelle is just someone who came around like the past few weeks or whatever around a group of creators, mostly among like the true crime community and maybe some in the drama community. So she's like new on the scene, I guess. But boy, she's already kind of made a reputation, I guess.
my voice. When I call in for takeout, they know who I am. I can't
Yeah.
change my voice. You damn well know. You do things for attention, Marissa.
Actually, no,
Everything you
the
do.
reason why I wanted to talk to you is about a certain
Let's
video.
talk. Let's talk.
All right.
'Cause
The
let me
video
tell
that
you
I want to ask you about
Oh,
is
you're in so much trouble.
Uh-huh.
See, you pull down videos, but what
Hold
you
on,
don't
hold on.
realize.
Just
No,
hold
no,
on,
no.
hold
You pull me.
Hold on.
You pulled me up. If you want to
I
talk,
am. Let me speak, please.
I have nothing to hide from you.
I know you don't. Hold on.
I have nothing to hide from you.
I don't worry.
It's your fake Amanda name that you've been like messaging.
Okay, wait, what is this? Okay. Yeah, no refunds. Duh. Why would you get a refund? I'm sorry if that bothers you. Nah, you know. There. I know I feel better. I don't mean to be a bitch. It's just I really wanted to do the stream and I don't feel like being, I don't know, kind of baited into anything. So maybe next time.
Me with how
Who's
funny.
Amanda?
Oh, you know who Amanda is. I got blocked as soon as I gave you a little psychological evaluation on what is wrong with you.
I love that.
Oh, let's play stupid.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Does she love me or does she hate me?
Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm looking for, that video.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
See,
Okay, so let me find that video.
this is the first thing that stood out to me is she's loving this. Michelle's loving every second of this. She acts like she's so troubled and bothered to have gained the attention of Marissa, but she's loving it. Like she wants more.
Hide from me,
Right, that's what I want to talk to you. Hold on.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so you said I'm glad
did I
you're
say?
okay, but honestly, I think you need to cool it. And then you say, but this is my question. You said,
I have nothing to hide from you.
I can't,
You
it's
need to
going
be
so
ashamed
fast.
of yourself.
Well, in that video, you said,
What did I say?
I never would do that. You said
Right.
that if I was in trouble, you would be on the first plane.
First flight, Molly.
Why do you
Marissa,
feel that way?
Yeah.
because I've lost a child. You have so horrible self-esteem issues about yourself that you feel like you have to put people down. Now let's talk straight.
Oh my God. I heard that and my head almost exploded. Like, you're up on this woman's stream. You are going out of your way to point out everything you find wrong with her. And then you have the nerve to say that she has horrible self-esteem, such horrible self-esteem that she must put other people down. What?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, I don't.
You do. You have an eating disorder, Molly.
An eating disorder.
Oh, I definitely have an eating disorder, sure. I want to eat right now.
You know why? Because you have horrible self-esteem issues.
No, I'm just hungry.
No. You have you do that because you have an eating disorder.
Like,
See,
what causes a person to be that nosy and into someone that, and I mean, I get it. We all sit back and we all observe people or pass judgment, or we have our own thoughts about things. But when we start insisting that the other person hear us and we start getting in their face with shit and we start arguing with them about, no, don't argue with me. Just stop it. Listen to me. Like, when we get that far, like, it becomes, we're doing that because of something within us, not because of the other person.
do it all the time.
I'm hungry.
Let's talk about you. No, you're not hungry.
I am.
No,
I'm
you have an
eating
eating
my
disorder. You eat to make yourself feel better, Molly. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. No one's on the stream. Let's talk. Do you know what happened? Let's talk. I've been trying to talk to you.
All right, let's talk. And let's be honest and let's be nice.
We will. Let's be very honest and let's be nice about this.
Okay. You can tell me your opinion of me.
I will. I'll tell you exactly how I got in this case.
And I'll put the food down.
You need to. And I'm being nice.
You need to.
This is exactly how I got involved.
You need to not be nice. Oh my God. What the fuck?
In the case, and I'm gonna say some things that you're not gonna like. And I'm calm. I haven't been drinking.
Wait, what?
I'm not obsessed with you at all. I'm calm. This is exactly how.
When she says, I'm going to tell you some things about you that you don't like, watch Marissa's face. Oops, wrong one. Okay.
Got involved in this case, and I'm gonna say some things that you're not gonna like. And I'm calm. I haven't been drinking. That's exactly. I'm not obsessed with you at all.
I'm not obsessed with you
I
at
got
all.
frustrated. I got frustrated on Sunday because I tried
I don't need to protest too much either. I'm just totally not obsessed with you, like, at all.
to explain myself to you, and I was completely misunderstood in the whole place on this thing. I'm gonna say some things, and you're not gonna like them, but don't mute me because I'm not raising my voice to you. I'm
That's
not,
fine. I'm
and I'm
listening.
not obsessed with you. Okay.
I'm listening as if we're friends.
So where'd it go? Oh, Little Mousy Girl asks, how does she know? Is this lady a medical professional? No. If her job, her profession or whatever is, she inspects roofs. So, yeah. Who has to say I'm not drinking if I mean? I was thinking about going to make one. Exactly. Steve McCree's, oh, here we go. Unified lawsuit versus no refunds. You're correct. Shit like that needs to be diagnosed by a doctor and not used as an insult. However, sadly, they are used as insults, but I agree with you. Oops, wrong one.
Again.
Right. We're gonna be very civil on this. How I even got involved in it, right? Because I'm not. I promise you one thing. I'm not gonna have your channel drop, and don't tell me that I can't.
I know that you can't because I've had.
What?
I'm not gonna have your channel drop. Don't tell me that I can't.
I know that you can't because I've.
And tell me that I can't. Because I'm not. I promise you, I'm not gonna have your channel drop. Don't tell me that.
I don't know what she said
You
there.
No, I know that you can't because I've had, listen, Michelle, not for nothing. I've been doing this for 4 years. There's been 100 people trying to take me down. Please, just please.
You violated TOS big time.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You gave up my name and I'm getting death threats now.
You are? Did you call the cops?
Yes, I have. I'm getting death
You
threats.
report these people?
Yes, I don't know who's doing it. But when you gave up my address and my
I don't
name,
have your address.
Molly, it's recorded.
Oh yeah, it's recorded. You have to tell me what video that was and I'll just delete it.
You can't. It's streamed everywhere. It's all over the internet. It's streamed.
What video was it? They're saying that you're...
No, I'm not a liar. It's streamed everywhere.
I don't know.
It's streamed everywhere. It's everywhere. And I've downloaded it. You're in a lot of trouble. The day that you be on live, you called the cops on live and said that I threatened your son, you gave my name and a physical address.
Okay. It just saying someone's name isn't doxing, especially when they themselves are in the chat participating under their fucking name. Okay. Because she was on the days that they're talking about. I know about the address thing. I have no idea.
I did.
Don't feel threatened. No
I
one's
have
coming
people
after
calling
you.
me.
My address has been out there for years.
No,
it's fine.
it doesn't matter. There are clips on the internet. You said you want to talk. We're talking.
I'm a public figure. You came on. The cop said it,
You
Marissa.
could have shut me down, and you could have put it on mute. You are a creator, and you know better. You know better. You did it to show off, and you did it to be smart aleck. You did that on Saturday, and on Monday, I was on the phone with the Hershey Police Department. They're aware. YouTube is aware, and you are a creator, like you said, for 4 years. And
Is YouTube in Hershey, Pennsylvania? I mean, I don't understand. She was on the phone with the Hershey police, and then she says YouTube is aware. Like, this is what bugs me more than anything. It's this lack of not accountability, but lack of personal responsibility. She could have left the panel. She could have jumped off the stream. She could have just went and literally clicked on anything else on the internet, on her computer. But she didn't. She wanted to be there. She wanted to be in the drama. She wanted to instigate. She wanted to argue and fight. And now she's crying foul because someone pushed back. It's not how this works.
you knew better. When you were on the phone saying I was threatening you, Georgia, good on you. They're everywhere. Things were, oh, her Michelle Sante. Do I have weapons? Oh, I have weapons in my house. You made it sound like I was in your home.
Do you see her name right here on the screen? It's the name she just said.
Over. You gave my
I told
name.
them that you weren't in my home. I told them you were in Georgia.
Molly, listen, it's over. You gave out my physical address and my name. I'm getting death threats. You want to talk civil? That's fine.
Can you show me the death threats, please?
On my phone? I'm not opening up my phone. You have enough about me.
Oh.
No, there's Molly, stop it.
Oh,
okay.
Stop being dramatic. I'm telling you the
I'm
truth.
not being dramatic.
I'm getting death threats. Can I see the death threats? Well, no, I'm not showing you. I'm not going to show you anything else more. Oh, and then stop it. Don't be dramatic. I mean, why is it that so many people who will sit there and say they're getting death threats never show the death threats? Like, I get shit like that, and I put that shit on blast. I put the person on blast. I put the message on blast. Why would I keep that secret? You know, I don't get it.
Okay.
Because of that, I'm
You want to have a self-threat?
I do need attention because I'm a YouTuber. I need people to watch it.
Molly, I'm getting death threats.
Well, I'm sorry you're getting death threats, but why do you think you're getting death threats?
People are telling me they're going to kill me because I threatened your son with a knife. And I didn't even do that. I got in your head and said, oh, I'm burning candles. And you have the text. You had the text before you even.
I saw you do that, and I did not like that. I don't like anyone talking about my kid.
You
my
ran
kid is innocent.
a text message. What does it say?
My son.
What it says, does she love me or does she hate me? What does it say? What does that message say?
You said that you were lying, basically, that you weren't burning candles.
And what did I say? I lost a child. And what did I say? As much as I just like,
you lost the
let
child.
me finish. What did I say?
What did I say? What did I say? Let me finish. What did I say? What the fuck?
I want you.
And read, please. Read it.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Read the whole text.
I'm trying.
Read the whole text.
And then you called and said I threatened him after you put that on your YouTube. After you streamed that, you called the police and said I threatened your son. Let's call Molly GoLightly out. Read it, because you had that on your YouTube stream after. I mean, before you called the police and said I threatened him.
Oh, man. Sure.
I got time and timestamp.
I'm looking at the chat here, and Beth Ann says, so glad that you were covering it. I watched the clip earlier and literally wanted to vomit because of what Molly said to this woman. I don't know how much you're going to like my coverage then, because I watched this last night live when it happened. And yeah, for granted, Molly definitely participates in the fuckery. Absolutely. But this woman was like, it was beyond much of anything I've seen before. The deflection, the gaslight. Oh my God, the gaslighting. Holy shit, the gaslighting. And how everything anyone does, it's their fault. Like, they brought it upon themselves. It's karma. They fucked up. They made their bed, now they have to lie in it. But this chick, nothing is her fault. Nothing that she does is her fault. Not even the couple of DUIs or whatever she got. Neither of them were her fault. You know, it's just, it left me stunned, or kind of, you know, I don't know.
Riley, in terms of this YouTube, you know better. You know better. Read it with time and date stamps.
All right.
Friday.
Friday. Something
And then you called the cops and said I threatened him. It's all time
I'm
stamped.
glad you are okay, but honestly, you need to let it rest. And you said on Friday at 7:10, give me a bit.
Friday, and you called
said,
the cops on YouTube on Saturday and said I threatened him.
all right.
Let's get the time stamps right.
So then 12:07, you said laugh out loud. I think I shut her down, and she won't be talking about me anymore. I scared the living bejesus out of here last night. And then 12:36, you respond and said, she thinks I'm a witch. I'm wrong for it. I took advantage of a bad situation last night.
That was Friday. That was Friday, and Saturday you called the cops. Said I threatened him.
Handled on them. I'm not doing anything. Well, my God, I'm ready to be. And then first, I don't know who says, people are saying that you pray for your son. Do not say that. Pray for your son.
Keep reading.
You did. All right. Pray for your son.
Keep reading.
And I'm going to keep reading.
Thank you.
Then you said, I just scared.
I get that. I'm sure she didn't mean it or whatever. I get that. And I'm not saying that she did. But even if you don't mean it, you're just trying to prove a point. Who says that shit about someone else's kid? I mean, like, I don't think I could ever.
Scared the ever-loving shit out of her.
Keep reading.
I would never want.
Oh, read the rest of your comment. I'm sorry. Okay.
Not even my worst.
Okay. All right. My bad. Want to vomit because of what Molly said to this woman. I saw a partial clip. Instead in hearing. Oh, okay. All right, good. Then hopefully you. Oh, I was hearing both sides. Okay, cool. All right. I thought, Jesus, I haven't even got to anything yet, and I'm already pissing people off in the chat. Yay. Okay, cool.
Enemy. Something happened to Molly's child. I swear I'd be the first person to jump on a flight to her.
I think you're right, Cheap Glass.
All BS aside between us. It's the
Cheap Glass says, I think she has been stalking her for a few years now. And yeah, the shit that this chick knows about Marissa's life, it's wow. Like I don't think any of us know that much about Katie's life, like for real.
worst thing grief you can ever imagine. So she replies, you don't understand.
You don't need to read anything else after that. What did I say about you?
So you don't want me to read the rest?
Yeah, you finished it. What did I say?
No, there's more.
Yeah.
It says, she says to you, you don't understand. By stating that on a public platform, she could press charges. And then you wrote back and says, no, she can't. Trust me. I did not threaten her child. And then the girl that you're texting, I don't know who that is, says, IDK, I wasn't there. So then you said, 1, told her burning bills. True. 2, I told her from Maryland. You said you're a New Orleans girl. Good.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, by the way. 3, I told her to keep my name out of her mouth.
True.
Not enough. 4, I said pray for her son. I didn't threaten him at all. I scared the living shit out of her. However, my son's best friend died on my deceased son's birthday. I don't think Alex is in heaven, but I don't think he is in hell. I do believe in karma. His mother died of an OD when he was 12. Puddle of mud was her.
See 30, 40 bands in a 3-4 day period.
I wish I had.
So I'm not a groupie. I see 300 bands a year. I go to 3-4 bands.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't care. Like if you, unless you work at a venue, if you see like 30, 40 bands a year, you might be a groupie. Even if you like aren't a successful one, you still might be a groupie. I don't think I've seen that many fucking bands. Well, no, I've seen that many bands in my life. Yeah. But like actually like big concert, big name bands or something, with the exception of like all day long festivals. No, I haven't seen that many bands in my life.
The only concert I've ever taken him to was Puddle of Mud. When I had my little breakdown and lost my job, I was listening to Blurry and crying and said, Alex, what the fuck? And all this shit happens the next day. I do believe in karma. I did some deep digging on Molly. I'm rested and feel like me again. I don't know.
Why are you rested and feel like you now again after doing some deep digging on someone? Like, why is it that has you feeling rested and more like yourself? I don't know.
What happened to me Sunday except lack of sleep? A lot of it. I'm well rested and feel like a human being. I did nothing wrong. If she reports me to Hershey police, they will do nothing to me. I'm actively working with them. They know she is pushing the breaking point. When I talked to detective yesterday afternoon, I told him if she didn't stop, I was flying down to Pennsylvania. It's up north, and beating the shit out of her and taking a charge. He was like, you can't do that. I told the detective, okay, she ruined my life. Do you think I care about
this shit to a cop? Who says, I'm going to hop on a plane, I'm going to fly to her house and beat the shit out of her? Who says that to a fucking cop?
a misdemeanor?
Oh.
And we talked about it and he calmed me down.
All right. Well, thank you for not flying here and beating the shit out of me. She's so
gaslighty though. I'm surprised she didn't sit there and say, oh, but you're welcome.
I'm so not
happy to oblige.
For what I did. I think Hershey PD were expecting to arrest me for beating the shit out of her this weekend, honestly. And then the woman wrote back at the end, girl, I don't.
Someone might, maybe, possibly could be thinking a little much of themselves. Maybe.
Know anything anymore. And that was the end of the conversation.
When I talked to the detective on Friday, he was like, Michelle, and I'm like, 50 plus people called the Board of Licensing, and my license is pulled temporarily now for this shit you pulled.
Your license of what?
You know what I do.
I don't know what you do. You've given us a whole bunch of stuff. Can you prove that?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, then I hope that you can prove that.
I can.
Because listen, a lot of people just honestly, you want to know what the problem is, Michelle?
I make a lot of money, Molly. I work during storm season. It's storm season right now. My license is pulled because over 50 people called the licensing board and said I'm suicidal and the cops are looking for me.
Why?
Over 50 people.
Like, why? Why did so many people see you in such a way that they felt compelled to make that phone call? I mean, because Molly can sit there and say till she's blue in the face, listen, this chick here, she's crazy. Let's get her roofing license taken away. But no one's really going to make an effort to do that unless they see something there concerning.
And I can prove that. You had my license pulled because you needed likes.
I don't even know where you work. I don't know where you work.
Bullshit. The whole screen.
No, I'm one of the most honest people.
See, this is what kills me. Like, Molly just throughout the whole thing, Molly's just like, I don't really know anything about you. I don't know where you work. I don't know shit about you. Like, and the chick's like, oh no, you know. And I think she believes that Molly knows as much about her as she knows about Molly, because she can't fathom that Molly isn't also sitting around the house on the computer searching every fucking dead end on the internet to find that little bit of morsel of information about her. Like she can't fathom not being like Marissa's like arch nemesis or something. I don't know.
You'll ever speak. It's my biggest worst quality that I have.
$120,000 a year. You hit me hard. You hit me fucking hard. You hit me hard, Molly. You hit me fucking hard. You told people my husband left.
Jujubee, I think it's the guest who thinks too much of herself there when I said that.
He did not leave me.
You didn't get you. It's not annulled.
It's not annulled, but he didn't leave me. You want to talk like friends? I'll give you everything you need to know.
I don't really care about your marriage.
No, you know, you want to spread shit about me. Let's talk.
The way that you start, this is really what it is. Honestly,
no, you spread all this bullshit.
No, just listen.
No, you have. I have it all recorded. Her husband.
This started over a rope.
So what?
This started over.
No, that's how it started, Molly.
It started over.
No, ma'am.
You came in as the expert of the.
I know about ropes. I'm a licensed insurance adjuster. I am rope and harness certified. I cut ropes all the time to tie off of roofs. That's what I do. I inspect roofs. I know all about ropes. I am rope and harness certified. I strap in a harness. I get on roofs.
Maybe I misunderstood when I was listening to the stream last night. Maybe it's not roofs she's certified in. I don't know. I just thought I heard roofs about inspecting a roof. I don't.
I cut ropes all the time. All the time. That's what I do. Jesus, I know about ropes. You keep saying I want to clear things up. That's why I wanted to get you on the phone. So let's clear it up now. My son that passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I don't even remember him. That's the only thing I'm sorry about. It was in 2004. The only reason why I brought Jonathan up was when you were talking about petechia in his eyes. The reason why I know that Vaughn hung himself, and I'll say that trigger warning, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to comment on what she just said there because I don't feel right about commenting on it, but I just hope she didn't mean that. That's all.
Is because they knew that I did not kill my son, and it was SIDS, because petechia is in your eyes, and I kept trying to explain these things to you, but you kept shutting me down. If I would have done something to Jonathan to harm him, there would have been petechia in his eyes, which is look like bloodshot eyes, busted blood vessels, right? That is because of lack of oxygen.
Yep.
My son did not have that in his eyes. That's how they knew he passed away of SIDS. However, Vaughn had that in his eyes, which meant that Vaughn had lack of oxygen, which means that he did lose oxygen.
But we never got confirmation that he had it.
Yes, there was confirmation. Yes, you have addressed that. Yes, you have. And so you made me look like an idiot, and you made me look like I'm some crazy person. I was giving you advice. I am not a know-it-all, but I tell you what, my favorite thing to do is learn things. That is my favorite thing in the whole world to do. So I know a little bit about a whole lot.
I'm not a know-it-all, but my favorite thing to do in the world is learn things. So I learn things, but I'm not a know-it-all. Like,
Out of shit. But you made me look crazy. The rope thing, I know everything. And you know what? I have that damn rope still on my table, and I can pick it up. How long ago was it that I cut it?
It was half an inch.
The ends are still not frayed. They're still
But we don't know what kind of rope it was.
No shit. Neither do you.
Exactly. That's why.
she just said, we don't know what kind of rope it was. She goes, no shit, neither do you. I'm pretty sure she meant that when she said we.
I have 3 different ropes I've cut. I know what we're doing. But everything I told you about. I told you about Kay. I told you that people use it to get high, like heroin. And you discredited me, but you get some Australian woman on your show a few days later, and she's a fucking genius. She said the same thing I told you. You make fun of me and you discredit me, and then you say, oh, her son's hooked up.
All right, so I'm just curious here. Let me ask chat. So, because I don't know the full backstory between or about Michelle, or let alone with these two. But it sounds like Michelle was kind of a viewer, subscriber maybe, who just became very active and involved in the channel. Fancied herself to be pretty close with Marissa and kept trying to get close with Marissa. And now she's like maybe upset that she's not as close to Marissa as she thinks she should be. Am I like in the ballpark here? This reminds me of Backwoods Barbie trying to get Katie's attention. Oh my God, you're so right. Yeah, it seems like she did all of this just to have another conversation with Molly. Very concerning. Exactly. Yeah, she made herself look crazy. Exactly. She just joined it 2 or 3 weeks ago? And she joined Patreon or whatever? Okay, I have to pause the video until I see somebody reply to this, but is there a lot of talk in this video about hanging? No, there isn't. I can't listen to please. Anyway, I don't believe so. Here, I'll double check the transcript real quick. If there is transcript, I don't know. There might not be. Shit, I don't think there is. Oh, I'm looking at mine. Oh my God, I'm looking at my fucking stream. I'm like, why isn't there a fucking transcript? And I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. Shoot. I don't think that there is. Let me see. See what comes up in the chat, the live stream chat, or timestamps. That's at the hour 5. We're not going to be listening that long. So we have 42, 33 is the latest one. We're about to pass it. So there's going to be one mention possibly coming up. Like this is just giving me the live stream chat. It's not giving me anything else. Sorry, I don't want to keep exposing these terms, but I want to check. Oh, they're just saying hang up with her. I honestly, I can't say for sure because I don't specifically, implicitly remember. But nothing stood out to me for me to remember either. So I don't know. I'm going to have to say, just use your best judgment, maybe. I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
On heroin, and oh, she smokes pot. That's why her son's hooked.
I do know that this next part is mostly about drug talk.
You'll ever speak. It's the bullshit. It's my biggest worst quality that I have.
$120,000 a year. You hit me hard. You hit me fucking hard.
Wait, what?
$20,000 a year.
Speak. It's the bullshit. It's my big. No, I know where you work. I don't know where you work.
You had my license pulled because you needed likes.
I didn't even know.
I think I skipped over something by accident.
Bullshit. The whole screen.
No, I'm one of the most honest people that you'll ever speak. It's the bullshit. It's my biggest worst quality that I have.
$120,000 a year. You hit me hard. You hit me fucking hard. You hit me hard, Molly. You hit me fucking hard.
That's where I left off.
That's why her son's hooked. Let me tell you something. I never did a fucking drug in my life. I coached soccer. I coached t-ball. I coached pee-wee football.
You may notice me over here in the side chat because I did comment a few times. Like the part here, she just said I never did a drug in my life.
All the way up to 9-10. Not coached, assistant coach for football because I really kind of didn't understand it for a minute.
I call bullshit.
I didn't do a damn drug in my life. And it wasn't because I was scared of getting in trouble. Because like when coaches, if someone gets hurt, they drug test the coach, right? I wasn't scared of my.
Is that true? Like if someone on the team or whatever, or someone in sports gets hurt, they drug test the coach? Like, is this any injury or just a maybe suspicious injury or something? I don't.
Reputation. I had everyone, all the kids hang out at my house. Do you know why? because I wanted to know what the shit was going on with my kids, because I was actively involved. If I got caught with drugs in my system, I wasn't worried about my reputation. I didn't want to be the kid like, oh, my child's name I'm not mentioning, right? I didn't want to be, oh, you can't hang around with that child because his mother does drugs. I've never done drugs. I started smoking pot. If you know everything about my life, then you know I'm a retired stunt double and a body double. If you know I have all these names, what movies, where are my IMDb credits? You have 41 pages on me. Where are my IMDb credits, Miley? All these pages you claim that you have on me, throw out my credits. You say I don't know Tom Cruise? Really? I don't?
You know Tom Cruise?
I told you that I was filming a movie in the studio next to him.
And you met him?
Yes, I told you about our whole food.
And you said he was a jerk.
He's an asshole. I can
That's when our friendship was over.
Well,
I chose Tom over you.
He's a jerk. Meet him in person.
I won't.
Marissa is so trolling her right now. I started laughing my ass off last night when I heard that. I think I even comment on it.
I won't accept that. I will not accept that. You can't be my friend.
I don't want to be your friend.
Okay. You can't be now that you're talking shit about Tom Cruise.
You're a mean person. Why would I want to be? You slandered me.
Oh, I'm not a mean person. No, I'm not.
Oh, Molly,
I defend myself a lot. I defend myself a lot.
You dox people when you don't like them.
Sometimes I do not. Yes.
Like that person that spent money. Turtle Island is a game, and you're taking it personal.
Did you participate?
You got voted off tonight. Yes, you did.
All right. So when my
Turtle Island, is that the YouTube channel where the guy asked the chat to just call and who do you want to save or whatever, who gets voted off of like the YouTube island or some shit. I think Molly, she was on the chopping block or whatever, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago or something, maybe.
What I lose?
It's a fun game, but I did participate.
Oh, okay.
I voted you off again tonight.
Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna lose any subs, or I'm not gonna be fined.
But I mean, like, you're mad because somebody was giving Dolly money. Dolly spends money.
See, you must now suck a fart out of Tom's asshole. Because when she said that in Renell's stream.
I'm glad they're giving him Dolly. I think it's a genius idea. I'm thinking of starting Molly GoLightly's Islands.
I don't think anybody would be on that island, Molly. No offense, but nobody would want to be on an island with you. You've been voted off 3 times. You're not coming back on the island.
You do know it's fake, right? It's fake.
I know that. It's a game.
Okay.
So if it's fake, then why did you care so much? That's why I came up. Why would you care so much that this woman dumped all this money to Dolly, and then you want to talk about her?
Because she gave me $200 last year.
Right. She gave Dolly like $500.
No, but that's the point.
But why would you?
Why I need you to understand. So you don't know. I dox her. Everybody knows she goes by Mary Onison. Everybody knows.
No. You're like, I figured out who that.
No, I never said I figured it out. The money in here that sent it
on your life.
Listen.
Mary
Onison always goes by her name, Mary Onison. She recently changed it to the Gone Girl. Not a big deal. But
why would you care?
Why would I care? Is because last year she sent me $200.
That's why the title of the stream. I didn't understand that. I still don't understand it, but I understand a little bit better now.
But you care.
This is for you to spoil yourself for me being so mean to you. Do you get it?
Pathetic. Why would you care on who voted you off a fantasy island?
I wanted to know who Gone Girl was because she was kind of a fan and I used to help her.
Who gives a shit?
No, I do.
I watched you. I watched the second you came on live.
I did. I cared.
That's
I cared about Mary Onison. And I thought it was wonderful that she gave me that $200.
You just doxed her. I came on as
No, I'm not doxing her. Her name is Mary Onison. That's it. Her address wasn't there.
Why did you care about knowing who Gone Girl was? Why do you care?
Because I couldn't believe someone would be that invested in me, give hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Apparently somebody has a heart on for you because they don't like how you treat people.
I think I treat people pretty
What?
You treat
See, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Well,
evidently someone has a hard on for you because they don't like how you treat people. So they're giving all this money to you? Did I hear that right? I mean, I might have just misheard, but I don't think I did.
Is there anybody in the side chat that agrees with that? Because
anybody has anything against you, you dox them and you make fun of them.
Why do they come after me?
Because you're an asshole and you treat people like shit.
So if I treat people like shit and I'm an asshole, then why would they stick around? Why wouldn't they just?
You don't deserve a channel anymore for what you did to me. You don't even deserve a channel, Mommy.
For what you did to me.
I'm trying to explain to you how I even found you, and I'm not obsessed with.
For what you did to me, you don't deserve a channel anymore. This is what pisses me off. It's these people who feel like they can dictate who's worthy or not, who's deserving, who's who can be granted grace. I mean, to feel so emboldened that you feel like you have some sort of right to decide this for other people, and then to actually try and decide that for other people. I mean, I wouldn't want that kind of power. Like, I don't know.
With you at all. It's not. Oh,
That's up for interpretation.
And I'm not obsessed with you at all. It's not,
That's up for interpretation.
Molly, obsessed with you at all. It's not.
That's up for interpretation.
Molly, please.
Well, I'm just gonna say that it's up for. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you for not hating me. And so let me just.
You gaslight people. You do. You gaslight people.
Are you in a hospital?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Were you in a hospital in Olympia?
I've never been to Olympia in my life.
You weren't there?
Never. I've never been to Olympia in my life. That's why I said I don't know where you got your information.
No, there was some cross information. So
I don't have 30 aliases. I don't.
No, no, that's what it showed.
I've never been in
It's not that. Listen, it's not that big of a deal.
No, it is because you came on and you gave a lot of false information about me.
Well, you did admit you have 2 DUIs. You admitted it, right?
What?
Did you admit that you had the 2 DUIs?
Okay, so I'll tell you about them. One was a suicide attempt, and that was a long time ago. The second time was 25 years ago, and I was dating a cop, and we lived together.
She does make mention of that in the next few minutes. She basically says, she touches on that about as deep as she just did there. She doesn't go into detail or anything, but she does say how she was feeling low, and thanks a lot for taking this low point in my life that I just told you about and using it against me. Like she talks about it in that manner, just to give anyone a heads up. Sorry, I don't remember this. As I'm listening to it though, parts will come back to me and I will speak up when they do. So.
And he was being a chicken shit. And he wanted like us to break up, and he couldn't do that, right? This is the most chicken shit thing ever happened to me in my life. We were together at a bar, right? Together. And I didn't think that I had too much to drink. I really didn't. And we left in separate cars. And instead of him breaking up with me,
he got in his car and sped the fuck away. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
It was literally at a red light. We were following each other home, and he took a different turn. You want to talk about a chicken shit way of breaking up with somebody? I was 21 years old. I was 22, I'm sorry. I'll be 49 in October. I was 22. I was sitting at a red light. I was 3 blocks from our house, and the bar was like a half a mile from our house. And one of his friends, he was a cop. He was a Lafayette Police Department. He worked for the Sheriff's Department. He had one of his buddies like pull me over at a red light. I didn't do anything wrong. I was a couple blocks from our house, and I got arrested. I don't even think I was drunk. I didn't even blow. Molly. They said I failed the test.
Maybe she should have blown.
I didn't even blow. And I got a DUI, and I don't even know how it should.
Maybe she should have just sucked it up and blew. I don't know. All right, that's a little crass, I admit. But I had to say it.
It's up on my record because it was dropped. It was dropped. You want to talk about your mascara? I didn't even blow. I didn't even take a field sobriety test. And he did it to say, oh, well, you have something on your record, and so we can't live together anymore. And you of all people that make excuses, that was the first one. The second one was a suicide attempt. And I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drinking. I had substances in my body.
See, this is what I mean by everything. There's an excuse for everything she does wrong, for every fuck up of hers, for every slight against society, whatever. She's excused because it wasn't her fault. Because, I mean, her boyfriend was a pussy. That's why she got the DWI that one time. And the other one doesn't really count because it wasn't like she was out to drive fucked up. She was out to try to harm herself. That's why she was driving and behind the wheel. I mean, that's how she wanted to take care of business, was to go out and all the winter. It wasn't her fault.
I had Xanax in my body. I wasn't drinking. And I wanted to end my life. And it was right after my son passed away. I mean, fuck. No, I wasn't drinking and driving. There's somebody else. I have nothing fucking on. And you want to come with drinking and driving? No, neither one of them had anything to do with alcohol. And the alcohol, yes, I had a few drinks, but I never did a field sobriety test. They never gave me a breathalyzer test. Never. I'll give you the damn guy's name. His name is God is long. And I told you I had a stroke, and I don't remember a lot of things. What the hell was that guy's name? He was such a pussy. and like
Wait,
and
why?
sick in the head. But
Like, why is she going on about this? And I'll give you the name. I got nothing to hide. I'll give you a name, but fuck, I can't remember the name. You know, like, why are we even talking about a name?
of just saying I don't want to live with you and I want to break up with you because both of our names were on the lease. He had one of his cop friends, Philip Conrad. That's his name. Let's dox him. Go look his record up. He's a retired cop by now. But both of our names were on the lease, and he didn't want to get in a fight over like who stayed in the apartment. And he had me pulled over. I was at a red light. I wasn't even driving. I was at a dead stop when that happened to me. I was 22.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be.
Surely she realizes, even if the car is not currently in motion, that if you are on the road and behind the driver's seat or behind the wheel and it's running and you're at a light, getting ready to move, that still counts as DUI. I mean,
49. I mean, what? No, I wasn't like carelessly doing things stupid. So how can you like try to throw somebody on a bus when you don't even know a damn
oh
story?
my God.
I'll answer that because the people that are on my team did some digging.
Apparently, they
Your
did
husband-
in a hospital in Olympia, and I have
of where your husband was, of where your ex-husband was, where you claimed that he saw me getting arrested
there.
for mascara.
You want to tell me
Right?
my husband what?
That's right. She claims that her husband was in, I think it was New Orleans, when Marissa was arrested there, and that she claims that her husband saw her getting arrested.
There?
Which, how long ago was that? There was some time ago, right? She's only been on this committee for like a few weeks, right? So if Marissa's arrest was some time ago, like, did Michelle know who Molly or Marissa was this entire time? And were they watching her? Come on.
Was nowhere in Georgia. He was
Okay.
not in Fort Benning.
Want to bet?
And I wasn't put in handcuffs. I was brought back to an office.
I know that. I never went cop.
They didn't
Find
take
a
me
clip.
to the military.
Find one clip where I said you were in handcuffs.
And you want to know something? You are right. You are right. And my husband said that you are right. That we
You
should
said
have
Jag.
fought.
You're like, oh, I have Jag.
No. Hold on.
You
No,
said,
Jag
"Oh,
stuff was-
I'm Jag."
No, seriously. My
That's
husband
only-
really wanted there to be some sort of trial, but they were never going to spend the money. And I really did think that it was easier to just do the 10 hours of community service.
Molly, if I was arrested for something falsely, I would mortgage those to prove.
But it was $5.
Okay, I would
It was
pay
$5.
500. You were an officer's wife. Why wouldn't your officer husband? I heard him in the background. He's like, because we didn't know what the outcome was going to be.
Exactly.
You mean no? You were innocent, and you
No,
would
no. Their point was is that when I pushed my cart out, right, and I was going into the car,
Shut up.
in the cart, the mascara fell through a crack. Kept going. The little black guy picked it up and came up to me. Technically, it is.
Damn it, Marissa. You can't take the easy way out over mascara that fell through the shopping cart. Like, you gotta own that shit. Come on. Oh, but my DWI wasn't my fault because my boyfriend was breaking up with me then. And I wasn't even moving. You know, it's what the fuck?
Stealing because it was in my car and it was not paid for. Now, can you confirm one thing for me? When you go to the BX or the PX, right, and you go to like all the makeup stuff, don't they have like Lancome and high end stuff? They have Lancome and stuff, right? Like the $30
stuff.
Yeah, they got the good
have
stuff.
really expensive stuff.
Exactly. So if I was going to steal it, why wouldn't I steal a Lancome?
Maybe it's Molly. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Well, I mean, I know you really want to believe I'm a thief, but I'm not.
Molly,
I'm not.
What's that meme? Maybe shawarma, where maybe it's methamphetamine.
Molly. And then you said it was $9. Then you said
No, it was not $9. No, it was under $5.
No, let's
You know how things in like the BX are a little bit cheaper? You know, right?
No,
It was 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago.
The stripper incident was in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking about the stripper stuff. All right.
Yeah, I saw that, or I heard part of that jujube. Her husband does get called in for part of this one too. It's towards the end.
Steal.
No, I didn't.
Molly, look. Okay. When I say
I did not steal $9 from that.
Yeah, Michelle's about to start talking on the whole Marvin situation, the fundraising, and Katie Joy. It's going to get really gaslighty here up in here.
Woman.
And you stole 300. And when I say that,
No. She said it was 300.
I watched the woman pull the cash out of her bra. You were arrested at the famous store. You were arrested.
Yeah, we were there.
She watched it?
Down there.
And when I say that,
No. She said it was 300.
I watched the woman pull the cash out of her bra.
I watched.
You were arrested at the famous store. You weren't arrested.
No, we were down there. We were down there
At the famous store. And when I said
it wasn't 300, the police. Oh my God!
Your Patreon up.
I was there. Listen.
Look, okay.
When I asked, "Where's the money?" I said, "What money?"
Your Patreon that met you for the first time at a meet and greet. You gave the money to her. She pulled it out in a bra and you stuck with those charges.
Stuck with the charges. We weren't told what we were being arrested for. When we got there, they said they told her that we were being.
Anyone that is watching this.
Oh my God! Hold on, please. I'm not being disrespectful. I just have to. All right. So
wait.
We get out there.
I'm going to have to see this to believe it if she's going to shut up.
Right. They get us down the street, and it was the necklace. That's how they found me, is because I stick out. So the cop said something about the money. I said, money. I'm walking out and hearing her say, "Oh my God, we're getting arrested." I said, "Oh my God, who's getting arrested?" Right. I'm thinking, who's the asshole getting arrested? Bada bing, bada boom. It's like us. Like, get the hell out of here. No way. So when we get into the cell block, right after I freak out because it's real, they're really going like this. I'm like, freaking out. Oh my God, they're trying to fuck me in the ass.
She had to mute herself.
Fine. The funniest arrest video in history. We still don't know what we're being arrested for. Please, me, girl, don't remember shit because we believe something was tainted.
He remembers all of it.
That's what we
remembers all of it.
Just listen, I was there. I can only tell you what I remember. Okay. So then they pull her out. I'm in the cell block with a bunch of hookers and boy, there were some hookers in there. In the cell block?
There were 3 people in that show.
In the cell block, yes, there was. She all right, hold on, please stop. All right, so then, oh my God, the story.
How does this Michelle chick know how many people were in the fucking cell block that Marissa was in? Like,
so then they dig into the story. She's dying to know the truth, blah, 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 blah. The police report said $20. Court said $9. The girl said 300, but she had only been working for 15 minutes. Her purse was clear and had a zipper on it and a lock.
You stole all
My purse was the black YSL purse with the phone. I said, that's her phone, that's her purse. So
you gave the money.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Melly Lynn says, reading my comment back to myself, and that doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to do something. Yeah, the word. And I think what she's trying to say is just because somebody would steal mascara doesn't mean they would steal for life, in my opinion. As a teenager, I used to steal makeup, but never stole anything as an adult. Oh yeah, I mean, I think all of us tried to steal something as a kid. And if we succeeded, then we probably tried again until we eventually end up getting caught or just grew the fuck up, you know? I think it's kind of normal. I got caught though, just saying.
So your Patreon to put in her bra. She pulled it out. It's on film.
Oh,
I know. A zillion people dissected it.
She pulled it out of her bra and said, "Molly, why did you do this to me? You met her for the first time that day on a meet and greet."
No, the meet and greet was the next day.
Oh, you went out with her that day. I'm sorry.
She booked a room at the same hotel as me. What was I supposed to do? Say stay away from me? No, I couldn't do that.
You gave her the money to put in her bra.
I did, and I don't know why.
You stole the money from a stripper.
The stripper's purse was over here in her arm with a lock.
No,
it was mine.
You did a lap dance and stole the lap dance money.
Wait, no, wait.
Yes.
You're telling me a stripper. If you were a stripper, they'd leave money on the table. You would?
Molly, you stole it from her. Can I tell you how I know? Seriously. You made fun of me saying I knew all the bartenders like on Bourbon.
Oh
I was born No, I was born and raised.
Listen, I love New Orleans. That's one of my favorite places in the whole
Born
wide
and
world.
raised. New Orleans is a very big little city. Everyone knows
I love
everybody.
it down there.
New Orleans is a huge city, but it's a big little city, and everyone knows everyone there. And if you don't know somebody there, you know somebody else there, or you know someone that knows someone. Everybody knows everybody. My friend Mike. I do. I've just moved.
Down there.
No, not everybody knows you.
But you said the cops are still talking about me till this day, remember?
I made a phone call and they remember you. I made a phone call. The guy, are you proud of that?
Yeah.
Being
Hell yes, that was the funniest arrest video in history.
Okay, so if you go on YouTube and look up Molly GoLightly life coach, it's a 4-minute and 10-second clip. Are you proud of that?
Yes.
Fucking ass blue. Your son is going to see that video.
People laugh their fucking ass off.
Your son is going to see that video.
And he loves his mama.
His friend
knows his. You want to know something? How about this?
Did
it ever occur to you that was
master of Eagle Scouts? You think they'll like that? You think your husband's Eagle Scout webmaster will think that's funny, Molly?
Well, somebody already reached out to him last year. Everyone's aware. The country club knows who I am. The rest, they all know who I am. The high school knows who I am.
The coaches. But are you proud of that?
You want to know something?
Are you really proud of that?
All right, hold on. It's not about pride. It's more about, it's not about pride. It's about accepting that you have made mistakes and you can't change them.
You just bragged about it just now.
Because I have no choice. Either I can laugh about it, right?
Sorry, I'm embarrassed.
Either I can laugh about it and accept. Accept it, that it's part of my.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh my God, please stop. Please let me speak. And maybe this will make some sense to you. All right. Every person that does a session with me or becomes a patron or becomes friends with me, or people in my real life, they say, how can you do this? How do you do this with all these people? Blah, blah, blah. And I say, I have to accept the choices that I have made and the mistakes that I have made. Michelle, don't you think that if I had a chance to do it all over again, I would have done so many things differently? Of course I would. And you would too, right? Right?
You just laughed and bragged about it just now. You're like, ah. They still remember me.
Hey, you want to know something? When you got what am I supposed to do? Cry?
Why can't you say it was a horrible mistake?
Listen, I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm not the kind of person that's going to say, you know what, slice,
son of a bitch,
and I want to be done with life. No, I'm not.
I changed the headphones around, and then the microphone got all fucked up too. And what I was saying was, right, I'll rewind it.
Ready? That's to do. Cry? When you got
it just now. You're like, ah, they still.
Of course I would. And you would chance to do it all over again. I would have done so many things differently. Of course I would. And you would too, right? Right?
No, Michelle did it all perfectly the first time. Why would she go back and do it again?
Just laughed and bragged about it just now. You're like, ah, they still remember me.
Hey, you want to know something? When you got what am I supposed to do? Cry?
Why can't you say it was a horrible mistake?
Listen, I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm not the kind of person that's going to say, you know what, slice, and I want to be done with life. No, I'm not ready. I'm always going to fuck up. Listen, who's to say I'm stupid next? You want to know something, Michelle? Michelle, can I be honest with you? I have to say this, and it's not for me being an angel or anything, but in comparison to the people that I talk about, the subjects, and you're not a subject on this channel, the people that burn babies and kill them, drown them, and rape them, and kidnap them, and stab them, you're not one of those people, and I'm not one of those people.
What about the girl you made fun of? The one that was stabbed to death that was pregnant, about the patches all over and say, oh.
I did an imitation of Shanann. I imitate everybody. Yes, it was a horrible thing.
Break your neck.
It was absolutely
kill me.
Yeah. And guess what? Just New Orleans. Guess what? Just New Orleans. I was drinking. Every time I fuck up, guess what? There's some tequila involved. Every time I have Every time there's tequila involved, something big happens. And I apologize to the family, and they accepted it. I do invitations all the time, and I'm never going to say, I'll never take away that what I did, what I put the stickers on, that wasn't in very poor taste. It absolutely was. And I deserved the flack that I got from it. I deserved it. But it's also really, really old. And I've made my peace with that. I've helped that.
Can I just say that is kind of refreshing to hear? Like, just think about it. Like, do you think some people would ever just admit things like that, or just say, yeah, I fucked up, I deserve the shit I got? Like, those few words right there. Like, it's refreshing. I don't know. I appreciate when someone can just come out and to be like, yeah, I fucked up, I deserve it. I don't know. The humility. I really appreciate humility.
Family. Financially, I've tried to do whatever I could. I was the first person to talk about it on YouTube, and guess what? I was the first person to walk away from it as well. That story made a lot of money. And you want to know something?
You made a lot of money off that story. Yes, you made a lot of money.
I have, yes.
You made bank off of it, and then
we all did. We all did.
What did you do to those people? Oh,
do what to people? I didn't kill them.
Oh,
I didn't kill them.
Guess what? Don't fall off the sofa and break your neck. Jesus Christ, Molly.
Yeah, it was a terrible thing. It was a terrible thing that I did. And I'm sorry. And I've said I was sorry hundreds of times. And I'll say it again. I'm really, really sorry.
Molly's several times now apologized for this. I don't remember. Refresh my memory, actually. Did Michelle apologize for saying that that Molly should pray for her son?
I'm sorry. Again, to Frankie and Mr. and Mrs. Rusek, I am sorry I did that. Nicole Atkinson, I am sorry again that I did that. And thank you for accepting my apology. And the best thing that I did was I took down all the videos that the Ruseks.
They're all over YouTube.
Oh, no, because they were copied. That's not
the videos of me with my address. They're all over YouTube. My name and my address are all over YouTube. It's not
all over YouTube, trust me.
They're not.
Michelle, can I be really honest with you? And I know you don't want to take advice from me, but I know what I'm talking about.
That's all I'm doing.
You just started here. You came in like a bat out of hell. You got everyone going crazy. You still have a chance to kind of make things right. The same thing happened with
I didn't do anything wrong. I did nothing wrong.
You had a whole side chat of 1,000 people that did not
gaslight people. You gaslight people. You made fun of me.
I don't. No, when I tried to about a rope,
I was trying to explain that when you cut a rope, it does not fray, because I know what I'm talking about. And you laughed at me and you mocked me. When I was talking, you were like, you mocked me. And all the people you gaslight, you had people making fun of me. I didn't do anything wrong. You made fun of me.
So the fact that all these comments are telling you things.
I can't read your comments. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right. People. Go back and look at the comments.
I'm not going to.
You believe that I'm gaslighting?
I have self-esteem, Molly.
No, you don't.
Yeah. No, the fuck I don't. I'm up here challenging you, Molly.
No.
I'm telling you that you have self. I do.
Are you though?
Oh, yes, I do.
Michelle, you're one of the most broken people I've ever talked to, and it's heartbreaking. It is. No, it breaks my heart what you have been through. I'm not going to lie.
I don't.
I feel bad. I feel bad trying.
Your husband is going.
I'm not trying to hurt you. Listen. People in the side chat are saying Molly's not trying to hurt you, but you won't allow me to.
I got on here because you started doxing someone else.
No comfort. You won't let me comfort you. You won't let me.
I don't want you to comfort me. You are the last fucking person I would ever want to comfort me.
All right. Well then.
That's fine, Autistic Show. I get it. It's cool. Thank you for being here. You go get some sleep. Good night.
I guess we're done.
Let's talk about Vaughn. Have you brought Miss Letitia up? Have you brought up that she's been in trouble for laundering money? Don't you think that's something your viewers?
I don't know. I didn't know she was in trouble for laundering money.
If you go to Rock-A-Lot's thing, I have your text.
Oh my God!
You didn't want anybody to know about that. You knew.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Laundering money.
She's been arrested for money laundering, fraud.
No. Yes. She wrote a bad check. That's not money.
No, ma'am. Why didn't you tell people that Vaughn's dad is in prison or is in work release right now? You didn't.
Did Unirex say that she was in trouble for money laundering, or that she had a record for money laundering? Did he say that? I mean, he probably did, but
that wasn't me. That was without a crystal ball. That wasn't me.
Now, why didn't you say anything? Because you knew.
No.
You knew that yes, you
No.
did. And
What are
you
you
knew
talking
that
about? No, he
he
lives.
had to get special
Oh my
release.
God. I don't know anything about him. I'm not judging his parents. He's the one that's
Don't
in the
you
bed.
think?
He's
Don't
the
you
one
think
that's in the bed. Still his parents.
Don't
I'm
you
not
think?
going to hurt them when they're work. I'm
Don't
sorry.
you think
I'm
people
not
that
that
don't
kind
need
of person. I'm sorry.
you
I'm
think
not
that
going to
people-
kick them when they're down. And you know something, Michelle? I'm not going to kick you while you're down either.
I'm not down.
You
I'm
are
not
down. You
No,
are down.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
How
Yeah, you
on
are.
this shit?
You're
Don't you
not
think-
calling me out on anything because what you're saying is moot. It means nothing. You want to know
Don't you
why?
think-
Because the first thing you said when you got upset is that you wanted to hurt yourself. For real. You did say that.
Oh my God. I haven't seen you in forever. Halo Red. What's up? How you been? Good to see you.
You
I
are a
was
very
quadruple team.
you are a very fragile, broken person. And I feel
Wait, that
very
again.
sorry for you. I feel very
Don't feel
sorry for
me.
you.
I'm fine.
You're not
I feel
fine.
sorry for you.
You're
You
not
didn't even
fine,
know about
Michelle.
your husband.
Michelle, you
didn't
need
know
a
the
lot of
equity out
therapy.
your home, Molly. Molly,
Michelle,
people know about their husbands. Stop over talking me. I'm trying to say something.
go ahead.
In a
what?
marriage,
Uh-huh.
people know about finances. Your husband took all of the equity out of both of your homes. You don't even know. You
I
didn't
don't
even know.
care.
You have no money, Molly. Your name's
fuck
not
are
on
you
the
talking
title
about?
of the homes. Your name's not even on a title of a house, Molly.
My husband's not on this. Fuck that shit. I don't want to live in Hershey.
But you
No.
don't own anything. He can walk and say, I'm sorry, Molly, we don't have anything on paper. There are no assets to split. We're broke, Molly, and you have nothing.
But my husband's not going to leave.
How do you know that?
Because
All you
he
do
loves
is-
me and I love him.
Molly, listen, all you do is sit on your computer all day long and feed your face. You don't know what he's doing. Do you really think he went out of town by himself? Oh,
No, he
Fuck you. Fuck you for so much. You got nothing to. There's nothing to give you any kind of inclination, suspicion, anything about shit like that. Why would you fucking say shit like, wow, that's some fucked up shit.
he was with his work team.
You really think he went by himself?
He was with his work team. I know
Molly,
exactly who he was
Molly, really?
with. Yeah, I know
What is
exactly. I know who all of them are. I go to their houses. They've
Okay.
two of them have been
Molly,
here.
listen, please
Okay.
don't be naive. Don't be
All right. Okay.
Don't be
woman
naive,
to
Molly.
woman.
Don't be
Just
naive.
woman to woman.
I am not. No.
Don't be
Listen,
naive. I would be very concerned.
no.
I would, Molly, I'm talking to woman to woman. I would be very concerned.
No,
My
you're
name
not.
was not
No.
on the title of a property.
No.
I don't care.
You were not talking to her woman to woman. You're not. You were talking to her like predator and prey because you are now trying to pounce on her and go for some sort of kill or whatever. Like this is just fucking. This is some fucked up shit.
Care. I don't care.
And I did not know.
I don't care though.
Financing both of my
I don't
homes.
care.
He took all of the cash out. He took all your cash out. You have no equity.
But I don't care.
Well, you have
I
no
don't
money.
care.
All you say is boom, Molly, and you're
Dude,
homeless.
he's got. My husband's not gonna put me on the street.
You don't know that. Jake is going to be 18 in 2 years. Look at how he
And?
talks to you. He told you that he married down. He said it on a YouTube live. He told you that that was his dog. I've watched your videos.
I remember when he said that, and I thought that was a
He married
wonderful
down.
thing.
He told you that that
It was
his
a
dog.
wonderful thing.
And your
And
son
you want to
is
know
gonna
why?
be- Your son is going to be 18, and you don't even get child support after he turns.
I don't
18.
need it. I don't need it. I work. I work.
Molly, and when your Patreon gets brought down, you have no more money.
Why would
You
you?
have separate-
So is that what the thing is? You're going after my Patreon so
You
that
have separate bank accounts. You don't have a savings account together. You don't have a checking account together.
How does she
You
know
don't
want
this?
You have nothing. Everything is in his name.
all right, I have nothing.
How the fuck does she know that everything's in her in Marissa's husband's name? How does she know that they don't have any joint accounts or checking accounts or whatever? How the fuck do you know this? Like, wow. Why do you know this? Like, why do you feel you need to know that?
I'm sorry. I wish I had everything you had. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I wish I had what you
You did
had.
all this research on me. You know I got the house in the divorce. You know
But
my
I
business.
don't care. People show
was
it to me,
smart.
and it's not my business. But
I
guess
was
what?
smart.
I don't look for it, and I don't
I'm
need
not
to.
a naive wife.
Fine, all right. But guess what? I'm
You
very
could,
secure in who I am, and I'm very.
you could have been that smart if you're divorced now. I mean, that not saying that that there's anything wrong with it or stupid. I'm divorced, you know. But I'm just saying, you can't sit there and act like you made all these wise and smart decisions when you're divorced, but Molly and her husband are still together. You know, I mean, obviously, there's a decision you made somewhere along the lines that probably wasn't right.
Very secure, and I
You have
trust
an
my
eating
husband.
habit. You pick on people. You've already talked about
Okay,
your
but that has nothing to do with my marriage.
Your marriage is fucked.
That's news to us.
All you do is sit, Molly. All you do is sit on the computer 24/7 and feed your face.
That's,
you talk down to your son. No,
okay.
you talk down to your son. You do.
I talk down to him.
You
Okay.
ignore him. Go look at your
I
video.
never ignore Jake. I never ignore Jake.
You do. When he was talking about his back hurting. Mom, my back hurts. Mom, I was lifting weights. I deadlifted you. Well, you shouldn't be doing that. Not Jake. Well, can I do something for you?
What am I supposed to do? What would you have done?
Get him a fucking Tylenol. It's your kid.
I don't
Well,
give my
don't
son
listen to me.
pills.
You're looking at
What
your
I told my son to
you
eating
said
that.
phone.
I bought him a Safa mattress. I bought him a Safa mattress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You cannot
I
buy
did.
those.
And it's
can't
the
buy that
softest
often.
thing in the world. So
I
he's
know.
pretty happy with
I know
that.
that you didn't
Exactly.
as a child because I can see in your
Exactly. Dirty Uncle Sal. Wow, funny how she is parroting Puny and KJ verbatim. Fuck her and them. Yeah, see, I think she was even in Unirock's chat, one of his recent streams. I'm not sure which one, but pretty sure she was in there.
parenting skills.
Where are
That's
we
how
at?
you treat your son, the way you were
Oh,
brought
yeah,
up.
there's only like
Okay.
5 or
I've
10
had a
more
lot of
minutes.
therapy. I've had so much therapy that I could be your life coach. I don't need you.
Okay, tell me about myself. Tell
I
me
will.
about
Oh, no,
I'm
there
telling
isn't.
you,
It's
you
like 20.
overeat because you have an emptiness inside and you don't feel love.
I don't feel love. I don't feel anywhere. I don't
Your
feel
husband
anywhere.
adores
Oh my
you.
God. My
You
dog
don't
runs
even
away
sleep
from
in the
me.
same bed.
My husband sleeps. My
No,
husband
you
sleeps
don't. You've already
15 doors
watched
down.
all of your. You don't even sleep in the same bed with him. You said it
With
on
who?
your.
My husband?
You said it that you don't. Molly, you can't erase. You can't erase the internet.
I've never not slept in the same bedroom with my
You can't
husband.
erase the internet, Molly. I watched.
Wait a second. So you're telling me you've watched 4 years of me?
I don't know. No, not 4 years.
I would, dude.
Yeah, I
the
think you did.
reason why.
Please let me. I'll evaluate.
No,
you.
you're gonna know. You need to understand something.
No,
Everybody
you are-
knows this. The reason everybody knows that my
You're
husband
overweight as a
snores.
child. Like, that's
Everybody knows that my husband snores like a fucking crazy person.
that you sleep in a different room.
No, I don't sleep in the room. In the guest bedrooms? No, I don't. I've never slept in a guest bedroom. Sorry. Neither is my husband.
Molly, you're $70,000 upside down in one house. You've got no equity. You pulled all the cash. out.
$70,000 upside down in one house. Hold on. Let me ask you. Which
Yes,
house?
ma'am. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Hold on.
I'll tell you. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'll tell you which one.
All right. Please.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me prop the computer up. Hold on. I'll tell you which one. Give me 2 seconds.
This is where it gets a little crazy.
What's up, my dear?
Adrian, are you awake?
Oh, he's not sleeping at your
Oh.
house.
Okay. Are we 70,000?
That's her husband she just called. And I want to rewind this because what the hell did Michelle just yell? Oh, he's not sleeping at where?
Upside down. Adrian, are you awake?
What's up, my dear?
Adrian, are you awake?
Oh, he's not sleeping at your
Oh.
house.
Okay. Are we 70,000 upside down on our house?
No. What?
Okay.
Mind you, this was Eastern time. This was like 5:30 a.m. Okay. Imagine just being woken up with a phone call. I'm guessing he's woken up. I don't know. Maybe not. And just hearing, yo, do we owe like 70 grand on our house? And she's like, what? What the fuck?
And Adrian,
The one.
do I
on-
sleep in the guest bedroom?
The one on Front Street.
Front Street. All right, the one on Front Street. Are we $70,000?
Assessed value 82,000. Loan balance 125.
A loan balance 125? Is that
Assessed
accurate?
value 82.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay. So how are we 70,000?
Total loan
Oh
balance.
boy. Also, Adrian, is there a woman that you went to South America with?
He's gonna tell you that, Molly.
Well, you said,
Like he's gonna tell you.
yeah, you would tell me.
Okay.
Will you spend time with a woman and our marriage is fucked?
You're-
Oh, okay. Are you leaving me when 618 and I'm going to be put on the street because my name isn't on any of the houses because I don't want to live in Pennsylvania?
Ask if your name is titled on any of them, Marissa.
No, I know that.
19.
What?
So,
He's leaving.
have I ever asked to be on any titles?
You're a liability.
No, does it matter?
She says I'm a liability.
No, I don't think that you're a liability whatsoever. Completely.
Is our marriage fucked?
Why would he tell you that?
No, you
years.
said it so confidently. I kind of want to
Why
know.
would he tell you that? He has to put up with 2 more years of your shit until Jake turns
Yes.
18.
Oh, so he has to put up with 2 years of my shit until Jake's
Yes, so he
18.
doesn't pay
So,
you
Adrian,
much.
can you give me a heads up on what's going to happen when Jake's 18?
Why would he tell you, Molly? It's so dumb.
But what? You're a person I never met. I trust and I know him for 20 years. He's my
Okay.
partner. And guess what?
Damn it.
Guess what? Us not having joint checking was my choice.
No, God, no. You
Oh, no. It's my choice.
Burns a hole in your pocket.
He gives me allowance.
You borrow from him. Bullshit.
I borrow money from him. He just gives it to me.
Okay. Are you not
But Joe, why do you care about our money?
Because you wanted to fuck with my life, so I'm just.
I'm not
breaking off-
fucking with your life.
You gave my
You have
address.
everything.
You
You
gave
have
my
everything.
name.
You have a wonderful career. You have a bigger house.
No,
You
I
have
don't have
a
a
bigger-
career anymore, honey. Not because of you.
Oh, Adrian.
Are you not
Adrian.
upside down on your house on Front Street?
Adrian, you are my partner in life. I love you, and I'm sorry for I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm sorry for having an eating disorder to fill the void in my soul because it stems
you
from
did.
my childhood, from being a middle child, and
Middle child syndrome. I
yeah,
guess. It's-
definitely, totally.
That's how I joke around.
By the way, can I have $5,000 to go to Key West?
Bet you don't go to Key West.
You bet you I don't.
Maybe on Vaughn's money.
Vaughn's
maybe
money.
on the fundraiser. Maybe on the scammer fundraiser you're running. Maybe so.
Oh my God,
Scammer?
shut
Why do you
up.
keep saying we're scammers?
Where's the attorneys? Show receipts.
You'd have to ask Letitia. One of them was
No.
doxxed. Did you see the one attorney was doxxed?
An attorney.
No, and I'm going to keep arguing this. She didn't need an attorney. Come to find out, it resolved without the need for an attorney. Why do these people still want her to have gotten an attorney? What is it that they think that attorney is going to do now? Like, what do they want? What kind of drawn out fucking court battle do they wish to see? And that they're now asking for their money back because they're not entertained enough they don't get to see it. I mean, shut the fuck up.
Attorney is supposed to do that. They're supposed to take phone calls for their clients. You can't
So,
dox an
so you
attorney.
admit that she does have an attorney.
No, she doesn't. Prove it. You can't
Kinda
dox an
did.
attorney is what I'm saying. When you
That
have a high
was
school
her-
court, attorneys are supposed to
That
take
was her attorney. She was in tears.
Attorneys
was.
are supposed to handle things for you. They're supposed to give out their names and phone numbers, Molly. You can't dox an attorney.
Well,
That's
then you
their
don't
job.
have to say that she doesn't have an attorney.
Prove it. How hard
We've
is it to
already
prove
seen
it?
it. Everybody
No,
calls
you've never
the
shown
attorney.
any proof. You've never shown one proof.
What
There's
am I
no
supposed to
proof.
show? She's not my attorney.
Well,
They
you're
put
raising
out her
money.
name.
If
They
you're
put
raising
out her
money for
number.
her,
A bunch of people called and said, "Are you representing Letitia Bias?" And
Did she say
Letitia Bias freaked out and said, "How
Did
did
the
these
attorney
people
ever say
know?"
yes? Did the attorney ever say yes? Has there ever been any?
I
proof?
wasn't on the phone because I never called her for
Well, you're
attorney.
collecting all this money.
What? Where am I collecting money? I
You
don't have.
just stopped. You were running Cash Apps, PayPals, and you
I never
actually-
ran her Cash App.
Oh,
I
baby.
promoted her Cash App.
You
There's
said.
a difference.
You
Choose
said.
your words wisely,
I've
woman.
got a
Choose
download.
your words wisely, woman.
I will.
Yeah.
Choose
You
them
said,
wisely.
start sending
Yeah.
I
money to our
never
Cash App.
had
Oh, I've downloaded the
access
video.
to her banking or her bills.
You said start sending
Don't
money
do that
us
to this
and
lady.
Letitia.
Do not. Listen,
Someone
say
said
what
you
you
called
want to
her
say
that.
about me. Talk the way you want to talk about me.
Just because someone says, "Hey, here's a Cash App that you can donate to," please donate. Even if they beg you, if they do a 2-hour-long stream listing all the reasons why you should donate, it's still your fucking choice to donate. It's nobody else's fault if you donate and it turns out to be a bullshit whatever. It's the bullshit person's fault. There needs to be some sort of personal responsibility here. And I'm going to say this. I don't know how many more times. I can't believe I have to fucking say this because this is so disgusting. It's possible that Letitia, for example, and Wynette and Marvin Sr., it's possible that some of the money that was donated, some of that money possibly went towards another like everyday life expense other than travel or legal. Okay, it's possible. It doesn't change the fact, nothing changes the fact that their son lied in a coma. That's not fate. That's not bullshit. So what fucking fraud do people expect to find here?
But please leave this lady alone.
Someone sent you
Come on.
$1,200. Someone sent you $1,200 to send to Letitia.
Yes, I gave it to you. All right, there you go. Now you're fucking pushing it. Now, and now you're gonna make me fucking do this. All right, fine. You want to make me fucking? You're gonna put me in a position where I have to fucking prove it, then I'll fucking do it.
I thought we were talking.
You know, you're a real fucking bitch. You're doing this on purpose to put me on the fucking spot to make me show fucking shit.
I thought we were talking calm. Have I hit a nerve?
No, this is not fair what you're trying to fucking do. This is not okay. This is not.
Tell me that's not like one of the most incendiary things, you know, to basically accuse someone of being a part of some huge elaborate scam and, you know, pocketing thousands of dollars and then say, what? I thought we were talking calm here. Why are you not talking calm now? Like, why are you using your mind, you freaking psycho? Like, why the fuck do you think? Oh, I played the wrong stream.
Not
The
okay.
truth.
This is actually really mean.
I'm telling the truth.
This is mean.
It's not
is
mean,
what
it's
you're
the truth,
doing.
Mommy. I'm telling the truth.
It's abusive.
No, what you're doing is,
No,
there
I'm
you
telling the
go.
truth. I'm telling the truth, Molly.
There you go. Here you go. I'll fucking share it. You're an asshole. You're an asshole for making me do this.
Do
This
what?
is, you know what? You better make the
There's no
sign of the
reason.
cross, because for you making me and forcing
you.
me to do this, you're a real piece of shit. You really are.
I'm not crushing
There you go. Here you go.
What?
There. Get a fucking look at it. Are you happy? Are you fucking happy?
Could somebody ask for their money back?
No. This is $1,200. Look at that. Savannah, $1,200.
It was refunded. I asked for an attorney. You see how you changed this?
Oh, I don't even know who the fucking attorney is.
Oh, but you were.
You fucking bitch. You're accusing this whole fundraising thing to be a bunch of a bullshit scam. You're accusing Molly of being a part of this scam. Molly then shows you, look, this money was refunded. I donated to this woman. I didn't want any of the money back, but she still refunded it. That's how much of a scam artist she's not. And what does she say? I don't see anything on there for attorney's fees. Fuck you.
Collecting money and GoFundMe's, wouldn't you want to know who that attorney is, Molly? If you're putting cash apps on your page, wouldn't you want to know who you're collecting money for? If you're
It's
collecting
not my
money,
business.
well, why would you collect money if you didn't know? What do you mean it's not your business? It should be your business. If you have a page and you're telling people to donate to something, if you're telling people to donate,
Because I don't believe she's a liar.
Well, you knew that she has fraud charges.
No. You're talking about shit from. You're talking about shit from 20 years ago. This would
It
be like
doesn't
me
matter.
saying
Don't
you're
you
about to
think-
go out tonight and
don't
drink and
you-
drive and kill
don't you-
yourself,
I
right?
didn't really have my DUI,
Exactly,
but
but you're saying the same fucking thing.
no, Molly. Don't you
You
think your
are.
viewers
That's
should
what
know?
you're doing.
No. Don't you think they should know that?
That's
she's
what you're
self-employed?
doing. That's not
She drives
okay
a
with
cab.
you.
She drives a cab. She could have taken off, and she had enough money. She could have rented an apartment to stay by Vaughn.
How do
She
you
drives
know
a cab.
that? How do you
Huh?
know that?
How do I know?
And then
Research.
she had to refund all of those people?
But she wouldn't have had to if she would have been transparent. You said
Oh
you
my
would have
God.
been transparent about this, Molly. You said
See, I feel like the judgmental, entitled women here kind of set this family up for failure. I feel like they pushed for no agreement ahead of time before donating. They pushed for nothing of the sorts, nothing like, I'd like to see receipts of where this money's going before I donate. Will you be providing them? Nothing like that was discussed beforehand, not a fucking thing. Then I feel like after they seen these people get all this money and then not even need the lawyer, and then actually see the kid once, I mean, that's enough, right? I mean, why should they get to keep getting money for how long too? Like Vaughn could be in the hospital for months. They're going to get months worth of donations. Well, that's just not fucking right. We need to shut that shit down. They should go out and get a job like everyone else. And they have jobs, okay? Don't take that the wrong way. And I know that they have jobs. I'm just saying that this is what I think people have been kind of saying. And
Said you want to be transparent.
I want to also have respect.
No, transparency is letting people know where money went, and you didn't do that.
I believe that she gave it. Listen.
No, I don't
listen,
believe.
I don't honestly. Listen. How did she go see Vaughn? Do you believe that she saw Vaughn?
I do, and do you know how I know she saw Vaughn?
All right, so you know she saw Vaughn.
Ray let her see him for free.
No, she did not. That is not a fact. That is not a fact. She had to pay the lawyer to make a deal.
Where's the attorney? Where's the attorney, Molly?
What the fuck
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's the attorney going to prove? Was the attorney there?
I am. What attorney did she pay? Show me a retainer.
This is why you're not
fucking
married.
business.
This is why you don't have a husband anymore.
Sorry, don't you go there. My husband had.
But it's the truth, baby. Yeah, you said my marriage is fucked. You know what? You think you ever get married again?
Never. I don't want to.
No one wants you.
No
one wants you. No one wants you.
My husband had a bad transition out of the military.
You're out.
No.
A bad transition, huh? Bad transition.
5 tours.
Bad transition.
You don't think that happens to people?
Bad
Transition.
transition. Bad
Yes.
transition.
Do you not know what you're talking about?
She's still in here.
That's what it's called. Transitioning out back to civilian life. That's exactly what it's called, Molly.
Oh, is that what a transition is called? Transitioning?
From being in the military for 21 years.
Fucking who
That's
knew?
what it's called, transitioning out.
Mine was in for just 10. And my husband also did 4 years at West Point. You said that was a lie, right?
Oh, West Point.
No, you said that it was a lie. You said it was a
I
lie.
did not say that was a lie.
Yeah,
I never said it was a lie about West Point.
Yeah, I did.
You throw West Point around like he has
you did because you brought it up.
The best man in our wedding graduated from West Point too.
They all did, yeah. That's all his
It's
friends.
not hard to get into West Point.
That's my husband's life. What? Did you just say it's not hard to get into West Point?
You can get into West Point, Molly. You act like he is.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm for real. The best man in our wedding graduated from West Point. Who cares?
Oh,
West Point.
Well, apparently she thinks that the best man at their wedding was just fucking barely competent to be in the wedding. Maybe, I don't know. For granted, it's kind of like the Harvard maybe of military schools, right? So, and unless there's a lot of them around, it's probably not easy to get into. But I mean, yeah, it's just not fucking easy to get into. To act like it's like signing up for like fucking a state school or something. It's not. Like, don't you need like references? Like, you need people who like actually work in the fucking military industrial complex of our government to actually like vouch for you, don't you? To go to West Point.
Oh, okay.
Your husband is also.
All right.
Let's talk about
Okay. Yeah, just
you
know what?
Yeah, she's almost done.
Let's talk about his worker's license being taken away.
Wait, say again?
His worker's license, commingling funds, California.
That wasn't. No. He's
14
responsible.
No, don't bring up California.
No. Do you know what that means? All right. Hold on. This wasn't. All right. Someone found that out years ago. Tish thought there was too much money in the account. She took it out. She put it back in. And as the broker, he's responsible. But guess what? He's still working in California. He's not? Hold on. Let me ask him. Because then he's got some.
Adrian up again. We need
hey, I got to wake him up again. Adrian.
Let's call it. Your husband is going to leave you because of all this bullshit, Molly. He's not understanding. He's sick of your immature games.
Adrian, did you lose your broker license in California?
Yo, it's like this chick, she gets off on just fucking stomping on people. I'm gonna fucking tell you. I'm gonna convince you that you're shit and your husband's gonna leave you. And who knows, maybe I can make it true too, make it happen. Like, what the fuck?
Well, let's start at the top. Why does someone think that happened?
Because it's public record.
Oh, because of the Tish thing.
No, but why do they think that I lost it? I just want to understand why they think that.
Because it's public record.
She said it's public record.
So you're telling me there's a public record. What does the public record say?
What does it say?
$2,500 fine.
Forget about everything else. Go to the public record and just look at it.
She said that there was a $2,500 fine. Is this the Tish situation?
Yeah, it's not. It was him. It has nothing to do with Tish. It was him.
No, my husband would never commingle funds.
Okay, first of all,
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He's a
You're going to get
broker.
surprised again, like you didn't know he'd refinance the mortgage.
Main Street Realty.
Does it have to do with Main Street Realty?
Ask your husband, darling. Get
That he's
surprised.
asking you.
No, I don't get surprised again, like you said your house wasn't refinanced.
I don't care if he refinances the
Oh, but you
fucking
said it
house.
wasn't done.
He owns 3 of them. Let him buy whatever the
No
fuck he
equity in
wants.
two
And
and
if I
upside
can
down
only
another
find a
one.
pair of Dolce & Gabbana high heels, I fucking
You
will.
rent shoes.
My what? What'd you say
It's
about
a
my
house-
fucking shoes?
It's a house on Front Street, upside down,
Upside down? We haven't even had the house a year. How is it upside down?
7/20/21.
2021.
7/12/2021.
Adrian, the house on water?
Yep. Asset value 82,000.
I'd like to stick on one topic. Let's talk about the underwater part.
All right, he says he wants to talk about first.
is
Let's
good.
talk about this underwater part.
I don't want to talk about anything else other than that. Okay,
All
do
right.
not jump topics.
This next part's kind of good. Like he kind of just like shuts up. Well, she doesn't shut up, but she should.
Don't jump topics.
Molly GoLightly.
Number one, how much do I own a house?
How much does he owe on the house? He said
125,972.
126,000.
Okay, so call it 126,000.
Got
Great. How much?
Asset value.
Oh my God, dude,
How
that's
much is the
awesome.
house worth?
Wait a minute. The comments here. Where is it? Where is it? And Maloney says, Uni has had 2 days of streams of Molly, Justin, and LB being involved in fraudulent scams and the donations for Letitia. I'm sure he's had KJ in his ear. This Michelle was in his stream. That's awesome. I hope she settles right in there and finds a home and just makes a life for herself in his streams. Oh boy, just desserts. That's all I gotta say.
82,1.
8,200. 82,1 is what you said.
Okay.
Purchase price on the house was 170.
He said, where did you get the 80? He said, where did you get the 82,1?
Nunya.
He said she doesn't know.
Oh, I do know.
She says her sources.
He's a broker. He should know exactly what.
But he wants to know what your sources are.
Sure, but you're the one who's making this claim, and you think you got this big gotcha moment. But yet you don't even feel confident in enough about where you got this information to share it. You kind of must internally know that it's bullshit, and you just don't want to stand there looking like a fool with egg on your face. Let's be honest here. That's why you're not going to share the information. You're not going to share where your source is.
Sorry.
None of his business.
He says it's
He's a
just none
broker.
of your business.
He's
So
a broker.
Adrian, why would you buy a
Broker,
third?
you know what I'm talking
No,
about.
back up here. Because I know where you're getting the 82,000 from. I know
Okay.
what that number is.
What is that?
That number is the tax assessment. And the tax assessment value has absolutely positively almost nothing to do with the market value. All that is just a number.
Well,
that the
Mr.
tax
Zillow
assessor
actually
uses
agrees
to
with that
figure out,
number
okay,
too.
this property is going to
Who?
owe X this number of dollars in tax, and that property is going to owe that number of dollars in tax. It's nothing to do
Mom,
with the
he's
market
lying
value.
to you.
And why don't you just go to Zillow and find out what the approximate market value of the house is before, you say
Why don't
these
you go on
stupid
Zillow,
things
Molly?
and look dumb and
I
not
don't
know
know.
what the difference between the assessed value is and the market value.
6 bedroom, 2 bath, 6 bedroom. And it's only 2,600 square feet. Man, those are some small ass rooms in that house.
There is.
Built
Don't
in
have 6
1900.
bedrooms. That's
6 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,600 square feet, built in 1900.
1,900, yeah. And it's got a plaque outside for it being a.
Then you got a 4 bedroom house that has 1 bath in it. And that's only 1,700 square feet. Damn, you got some small houses, Marissa.
I'm sorry. We couldn't afford mansions.
You don't even have a new house, man. The house you live in was built in 1970.
Yeah, and then it was flipped. Sorry.
why do you
She wants to destroy my life.
go back to the other thing. She's saying that it's underwater, but
Molly acts like she's.
why not go to Zillow and get the market
You
value?
want to act like you're so rich, Molly.
Go to Zillow and get the
You want to
market
brag
value.
about your expensive shoes and all this shit.
Wait, how am I bragging about it? I just don't want you talking about my fucking
Shoes
shoes.
and all
Don't
this-
talk about.
It sounds like someone's just a little bit jealous over the nice, expensive shoes, and looks like she wants to walk around inside Molly's shoes for a while, and possibly her skin too.
My shoes.
You just said it.
I don't like it. Don't talk about my fucking shoes.
You just said, oh, my talking about shoes, my this, my that.
Don't talk about my fucking shoes. Just
Bro.
don't talk. Listen, talk about me all you want, blah, blah, blah. Just don't talk shit about my shoes, all right?
You want shoes.
Can you give me your blue suede shoes, my dear?
Well, those blue suede, you Louboutins are fucking nice. Thank you. So anyway, about these houses, you're talking about how small they are. We rent them out, okay, to students. We rent them out. No one cares.
No, you don't.
We make money that way.
Princess lives in one rent free. What do you mean you rent them out?
Oh, but Princess lives in one
So?
rent free. Okay, all right.
And obviously, you're not renting the houses to students because you have 2 exchange students living in your home. Another moneymaker for Molly.
Another money make. Well, then why are you saying that we have nothing?
No, those poor kids. One day they were in your house.
How much do you think that pays? I mean, you still have to provide for the people while they're in the home. So, I mean, there's going to be expenses too.
You know who Snoop Dogg is? Let me let you drink some wine. Oh, let's drink some tequila. Those parents from India must be just. If
They're
they knew,
22 years old.
they're from India, and people from India are strict. They don't even drink.
Nah,
They must be
okay.
horrified. They would be mortified if they
It's,
knew.
it's okay. They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Pretty sure that they have alcohol in India, right? I mean, they're not Amish.
Right.
Their parents would be mortified.
Oh,
if they
they'd
knew.
be mortified if they had a DUI. Ah, 2 DUIs.
No.
You got 2 DUIs. Caught you.
I love that. You do.
Own game. Caught you in your own game. Get
Molly
yourself
GoLightly
some
likes
frizzies and sit the fuck down. Stop.
Molly.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to know about our finances,
26
which is
years
none of
ago?
your fucking business? Because you want to know something, Michelle? I don't sit around snooping all day. I fucking
No,
work every
absolutely.
fucking day.
No,
My husband
you
works
sit in front of the
every
computer all
fucking
day
day,
long.
all day fucking long.
This is Molly all day long.
Hey, if you're hungry
much
and
do you
you
weigh?
feel like doing it, it's my body. It's
And
my
your
fucking
husband's
body.
going to leave you as soon as Jake turns 18. You're getting started.
My husband's leaving me when I'm 18. Guess what? Everything gets split in half. He's not gonna be
You don't
happy.
have anything. Nothing's in your name.
Listen, it'll be
There's no
split in
equity.
half.
There's no
It'll be
equity.
fucking split in half. But guess what? I'm not leaving my husband. My husband's not leaving me. Does that
Okay.
bother you? Does that bother you?
Honey, listen, please. I talk to
It
my husband
bothers you
today.
that I have a good kid and you don't. It bothers you that I have a
How
husband
many
that
kids
loves
do I
me
have, Molly?
and you
I
don't.
have more than one.
You have more than one what?
Kids.
DUI? I know.
No, kids, darling. How many kids do I have?
The one on
Yeah.
heroin? That's the one you said. You said you had
How many
you
kids?
lost one and then you have a child
I
on
have
heroin,
more, Molly.
which is very sad.
If you knew everything about me, I have more children.
But guess what, Michelle?
I have a
You're
child that has
spending
full
more
ride right
time
now.
focused on me
I
than your
have a
son
child
that
has
needs
full ride
help.
to an Ivy League school right now.
Oh,
I thought you
wait,
knew
wait.
everything about me.
I'm going through. I'm
I
looking
don't know
through the
shit
chat
about
here.
you because I don't care.
I'm going through. I'm looking at the chat here. I'm not getting involved. I don't know what's going on between 2 people in chat. I'm not getting involved in that. But I do see a comment though I want to address and clear up here. I think it's Nerdily says, didn't realize there were people defending MGL out there. This stream that I'm doing right now, this live stream, this isn't about defending anyone. I'm calling out some crazy ass shit behavior I seen in one person here. That's what this is about. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like Molly. I don't doubt that she's brought a lot of people the wrong way. I get that. And I don't doubt that this is pretty, I'm not discrediting how they feel. I get it. I can see that. Okay. But all I had to really base my judgment on her on is this whole McRae situation. Yeah, she's very eccentric and loud and boisterous and whatever. Sure. I have to say though, I don't really see any ill intent from her. So I'm just saying that to me, that matters. Intent matters to me. So I kind of like her, but I mean, you don't have to like her. It's cool. We don't have to like the same people. It's all good. I just want you to know that. Like, even if I'm defending her or something like against someone else on the stream, it's okay. You don't have to agree with me. You can tell me you disagree with me. You don't even have to be very nice about it if you don't want to be. I'm not an asshole. I welcome discourse in the chat. I just ask that people kind of keep it within reason and not go crazy or, and start like threatening people and shit. But by all means, you're fine to argue. So, and disagree and not like people. It's okay. That's all. I just wanted to, because I saw that you said that you're new here. So I just wanted to explain that maybe. That's all. Thank you.
Michelle, what aren't you understanding, Michelle?
Oh, wait,
your son needs help or he's going to die. All right?
What?
Get your son some help or else he's going to die.
He has help. He got help yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes. He went.
Where is he? Where is he?
In jail. Thank God. Thank God he's in jail. Thank God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know what? Thank God. Thank God.
No, that's a horrible thing.
No.
You're saying thank God? So you want your son to suffer with withdrawals? With withdrawals in jail?
Yes, because he'll be off the drugs. He's going away for a minute. For a minute, he's going away. That is the best thing that could happen to him. I've spent hundreds of thousands of
a mother who would have said, I love you too much to allow you to destroy your body. I'm putting you in rehab against your own will.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars on rehab. He won't
and he's not worth anymore? Why hasn't it worked?
Stay sober.
What went wrong in his work? Wait. If you want to talk about my childhood, what happened in his childhood that made him need hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of rehab? What happens in his life, Michelle?
Nothing.
What did you do to him? What did you do to him?
Nothing.
You did nothing?
No, kids get
you take
addicted.
No responsibility?
No, I don't. None whatsoever.
Right.
There are very, very wealthy people that have people that are addicted to drugs. No.
All right. I'm not at all in any way blaming this mother for her son's addiction. Not at all. Not at all. I just find it odd though that she isn't blaming herself. Like, I'm not saying she should or she deserves to blame herself, but as a mother, I think, don't we all kind of blame ourselves for shit? Like any troubles our kids kind of grow up and have, like as far as addiction goes, like, don't we all kind of blame ourselves, right or wrong? It's just what you do as a mother. The fact that she's so vehemently denying any kind of responsibility or whatever. And I'm not saying that she is responsible. I'm not saying that. But the fact that she doesn't feel responsible, that's what, I don't know. I find that odd.
You can't
You
blame
keep talking about wealth. I wish I was as wealthy as you.
You cannot blame drug addiction on a parent. You will not blame that shit on me. You cannot.
Really?
Yes,
really? When did he start his drug habit?
School? I don't know. School, work. I never did drugs.
You don't know?
Ever did drugs. I went through the.
You don't know?
No.
Oh, you know when he's in trouble and you say, thank God he's in jail? No,
yes,
I wouldn't.
He's not going to die.
I wouldn't think that was his best option. Because your son is going to suffer in jail going through withdrawals. And you know it.
5 days. Oh, well, 5 days. Oh, well, 5 days. Tough shit. He's been on the
I don't think she's not in a fragile state.
At least I know he's alive. At least
I don't know where that came from, but I just read in the chat, if Michelle is in a fragile state, she shouldn't have clicked onto Molly's live and started making broad, wild, sweeping accusations. Yeah, I don't think she's at all in a fragile state. She seems pretty fucking capable to me. Even devious, kind of diabolical, maybe. She's definitely capable. She's not fragile, in my opinion.
At least I know that he is alive. We've been going through this for 6 years. Yes. So what if he's doing sick for 5 days?
Where are we?
Every day,
this is almost over.
Phone call that I'm going to lose another child. What do you mean this? Yes, thank God. Thank God he's going to be
It's sad to hear you talk this way.
Yeah,
because we're getting to
2-3
see
minutes.
what really bothers you and why you're hurting.
I'm not hurting.
You're not hurting? It doesn't bother you that your son's been on the street for 6 years?
Oh, yes,
abusing his body?
Day. It bothers me every day.
Well, then we're saying we understand and we're consoling you.
I don't need consolation.
You fucking do. Yes, you do.
Marissa, no, you don't know.
You need help. You need help.
No, I don't need help. You're not going to break me. There's a point.
I'm not trying to break you. I'm trying to help you.
You don't know anything about addiction, darling.
She seems like she might know something about addiction. I don't know. Nothing against her. Just, don't we all kind of really? And you're very welcome, Negative, anytime. I see what's being said, and it's all just fucked up.
There's a point in time.
I was a Xanax addict. So I do know something about it.
There's a point in time where you have to practice tough love, and we've gotten to that point with Joseph. We have gotten to that point.
Who's
We have
we?
my husband and I.
You
We've
don't
gotten
have
to-
a husband. I thought you was divorced. What is it?
No,
Just
it's not
finalized?
finalized. We
So
settled.
now it's not finalized. Let me
We
put the light on.
settled on. You are such a fucking.
We
asshole.
settled on
settled
still
July
being married?
15th. It is not finalized. You're not going to get a rise out of me, Marissa. You're just not going to get a rise out of me. And if you don't know anything about addiction, we have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on treatment. Hundreds. And it doesn't work. He keeps going out. He's had 6 months of sobriety, and that's the longest he's had. And he keeps doing it. People don't turn around off heroin. If you knew anything about heroin, you would understand.
That's what he's so sure to eventually get clean. To if he were to hear how his parents blame him for the entire fucking mess. Yeah. Not saying that it's their parents' fault. I'm not saying that, but Jesus, but parents don't at least want to take the blame or take the pressure, whatever.
But apparently you don't. Apparently you don't. You want to walk off because you don't want to hear the truth. You don't know shit about heroin addiction. Nothing. Molly, I'm getting off your live. I have shit I have to do. I'm going downstairs. I'll work out. I have a full gym. Would you like to see it? I'll bring my laptop down. Would you like to see my commercial gym?
What the fuck?
Excuse me?
I have to go
Why do
work
you have
out.
to go work out? You got to work off some steam?
No, it's
Get
called
the
healthy.
stuff? We weren't
No.
trying to piss you off.
You don't want to know anything about addiction.
I told you I was an addict. I was addicted to Xanax for like 5 years.
Xanax and heroin are two different things, Molly.
Xanax and heroin are two different things.
Completely.
Addiction is addiction.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at
Addiction
all.
is addiction.
No, ma'am, it's not.
You
No,
brought up
ma'am.
my food addiction. Sure.
Heroin is totally different. Then it is totally different.
Have you ever
concept
tried
is-
heroin? Because I haven't.
I don't even know what it looks like. I don't even know
I
what
don't
it looks
believe that.
like. I'm telling you, I don't. So are you going to call me a liar?
Well, a lot of things that you say, I don't believe anyway. So I don't.
I've come at you with
You
hard
want to know what
facts.
I really think this is about?
It's
I
about you
think that you're
doxing
trying
people.
your hardest.
It's about
And
you
you
doxing
said it right in the beginning, and I caught
It's
you.
about you doxing people. I'm hanging
You,
up.
no, hold on. It has nothing to do with that. I
it
caught
is.
you. I caught you say, this is what you said.
You're fucking on me.
I'm
It
going to
doesn't hear
break
that.
you, Molly. I'm going to break
on me,
you,
Nancy.
Molly. So what she's trying to do,
I know me myself. Wow,
hold
wow, wow.
on.
No.
She's trying to make you all believe
You're a thief
that,
and a con.
okay, then I'm all right.
And you dox people. And I'm getting your
Sometimes I do.
Patreon
Sometimes
taken
I dox people. I'm not a thief.
I'm
though.
getting your Patreon taken away for getting my address.
You're not getting my Patreon taken
We
away.
will see.
We will.
I'm going to work out because I don't choose to overeat.
Well, I'm
And-
going to keep talking about you.
Well, that's fine.
All
Keep
right.
it up.
Have a good
You're
day.
not-
All right. So I caught her, right? This is what she.
All right, so evidently I missed the end part there where I remember she tries to school Molly on how benzo addiction is not at all the same. It's not even comparable to opioid addiction. I mean, just please don't even bother. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about with addiction. Like why don't you just say you're addicted to pot while you're at it? You know, like that's basically what she said. She's kind of mocking Molly for comparing benzodiazepine addiction to opioid addiction. And the thing is they're not really all that different. Except, well, really, you can't die. Like, it's not life-threatening to suddenly stop opioids. I mean, the anxiety will drive you insane maybe, and then, you know, something bad can happen. Okay, fine. But the withdrawal symptoms alone, they're not threatening. They're not life-threatening. However, suddenly stopping benzodiazepines can absolutely be life-threatening. It's a big deal, and it fucks you up trying to get off of those things. They're not the same, but they're pretty much as bad as each other, just in different ways. At least that's my opinion. I'm not an expert or anything, not, you know, addiction specialist by any means, but just want to say that. Yeah, it's not a competition between them. My contact keeps getting stuck in my eye. I feel like I must look like I have a lazy eye at times now. I'm going to put drops in my eye. All right, let me close this out. So, yeah, she's fucking nuts, huh? And I don't mean like nuts like cuckoo nuts. I mean like nuts like she just doesn't have a care in the world. Like, well, she does, but not with how she looks. I don't know. she's a very blunt and outspoken type of Katie. Like Katie, I think kind of hides it, masks it a bit better than this chick does. But this chick is just really loud and out there. The whole, oh my God, your husband's going to leave you. Your marriage is shot. Your marriage is ruined. Oh my God. And she's like, seems so happy and proud of herself to say that. Like, nah, you're going to lose your husband. Nah. You know, like that's how she comes across. Crazy. All right, let me look at chat here. I ended up in the hospital when my doctor stopped me on opioids cold turkey. It was awful. I was awake for 4 days straight and thrown up. Dude, I hear you. I think I was awake for the majority of 3 weeks. It is. It's fucking hell. How condescending. Michelle doesn't know MGL's life or anything about her, and fuck her for making light of his Xanny addiction. Much harder to kick than people realize. Yeah. You can convulse and die. Yep, exactly. Thank you, benzo withdrawal can be fatal, Michelle. Yeah. And it's like I've seen support groups and shit like that on Facebook for benzo, like coming off of benzos. Like it's a process. Like you may not go through the same type of withdrawal or whatever, but it's still physically it's a process. Yeah, just who sent Michelle to Molly's live? Like, I didn't even know she was sent there. Like, I assumed that like she signed on to YouTube and said, "Oh, look who's live," and just crashed. I didn't know that someone like specifically sent her there. Oh, and nerdily, it's cool if you think she's fragile. I mean, it's all right, and we can disagree. I really don't think she's fragile. And jail can be rock bottom. Yes, I think it should be used from the parents' perspective or family's perspective or loved one's perspective. It's like a last resort kind of thing, but yeah, it can. There's tons of I think people in that kind of dire straits situation, if they come out of the addiction, they do so because they likely landed themselves in jail or the hospital. So why isn't it not coming up though? Telling me I did something. So annoying. Ow. I mean, what first caught my attention there was the whole you caused me to lose my license. You caused me to get 50 calls into the board of licensing or whatever it was. You caused me to lose income in my job. You made me look crazy. You gaslit me. You made this happen. Like, how powerful do you think she is? Like she just totally took complete control over your mind, body, and soul. And basically, I mean, I'm thinking that you participated and you chose to participate. It likely to a pretty good degree, I'm thinking. Wait, what? So it was going around YouTube streets that this woman was mentally in a crisis. Katie heard about it for a fact. They would send her to do their dirty work knowing this. So they're the ones who sent her? Yes, Nikki, that's what they were saying. Molly was saying that Letitia, not that Letitia gave Molly money, but that she refunded Molly. No, this Michelle was causing problems before this. What did my phone just do? That's weird. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I find it insulting that they think all of the audience is stupid and just hands out their cash like dummies and can be riled into a mob to make calls and get people fired without a logical thought. Exactly. Like, yeah, I don't care about what kind of consequences my actions can have. You want me to do this crazy fucked up thing and fuck over this person? You got it. Yeah. I have a slow day at work today, so yeah, sure. Like, what? Who is this? What cares what she goes? Oh, you must be at the beginning, Elizabeth. Oh, you're in for a treat. All right, I'm not gonna do it tonight. It's getting late. It's like 2:30. There is another video that it ties into this one. That's why I was considering doing it tonight, but let me see how long it is. It was like 20 minutes long, maybe, but and it's an hour long. No, okay. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. And I will be I have to work tomorrow night, so I'll be streaming earlier in the day. I don't know exactly what time. It could be 2 p.m., 3 p.m. It won't be any later than that, though, because I have to go to work. It could be like 11, but probably in between 11 and 3. Say. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm exhausted. I want to eat something and kind of listen to YouTube myself for a while. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope you had fun. And look for me tomorrow, and I'll look for you. Bye.